my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. We're continuing our video series designed to educate the public, so please subscribe to our channel. Today we're going to talk about something very, very interesting. Business travel and the interplay between business travel and child custody. You know, when we try to make child custody arrangements, we're really trying to do what's in the best interest of the child so that the child will benefit from both parents and the availability of both parents. Now, on the one hand, the court does everything it can to make sure to not penalize someone who works a lot of hours. Somebody who's supporting the family, who's really trying to redouble their efforts at work. And that's, you know, we have couples that are like that where one person's a homemaker, the other one's working 60 hours a week to provide for the family. The court doesn't want to penalize anybody for doing that. And the court commends people for working hard to support their children, to support their future, to build a life for them. But at the same time, the court's got to look to, when you talk about custody, who's available and who's not. If the normal arrangement when you were married was a husband is gone 70% of the time, only there 30% of the time, and wife is covering the rest, then even though the court doesn't want to penalize you for working a lot, the court's going to have to look to see, well, if we're going to maintain a seamless transitions for these children, and husband's gone 70% of the time, then I guess he's only going to see him 30% of the time. The divorce is not going to be any different. And the court's not all of a sudden going to make this huge reversal because there's a divorce. If somebody has to travel out because of business, the court will try to fashion a custody arrangement that, you know, works within the context of this, but don't expect the court to discount the fact that one person is gone most of the time. The court has to take that into account, particularly if the children are very young and require somebody to be there with them. So if, let's say, in a situation where mom's traveling all the time for work and she's not available 80% of the time, so there's a housekeeper or a au pair or a nanny taking care of these kids, the court's going to have to look at it and say, well, wait a minute. If I give mom the custody, she's still going to be gone the same percentage of time. I got a total stranger raising these kids. On the other hand, I got a dad who loves these children and is available to do it. Why on earth should I, do like that? It makes much more sense to leave the children with the parent, and when the other parent's available, to accommodate them as best as they can. And the court is likely to find that it's in the best interest of the children to do that, as opposed to saying, okay, mom, you'll share the custody knowing full well you're gone most of the time, and some babysitter's taking care of the kids. So you got to understand that the court will encourage the parties to be successful. The parties should work. The parties should do whatever they need to do to improve family life. But at the same time, when it comes to custody, the court has to be very careful about making sure that the custodial parent is actually going to have the opportunity and the time to put in those hours with the kids. And if it turns out that that's not the reality, then the court is going to make a decision based on what is the actual reality of that family dynamic. If you have any questions about that, reach out. We'll be glad to help you out.